Let's talk about some ways to lose weight even if you're dealing with pain or an injury. I'm Dr. David, orthopedic surgeon, sports medicine specialist, and author of the book, That's Gotta Hurt, The Injuries That Changed Sports Forever. I provide education, information, and commentary on all sorts of sports and exercise injuries, injury treatments, and injury prevention for athletes and active people so that you can stay healthy and perform your best. I hear as an orthopedic surgeon a lot that people are gaining weight because they've got an injury. It could be an ACL tear or a meniscus tear that makes it hard to exercise. It could be arthritis like knee arthritis or hip arthritis. It could be shoulder pain that limits their ability to lift weights, something like that. And they say that's why they're putting on weight. Now, they're not really saying it as an excuse per se, but let's be fair, that's essentially what it is. So I want to talk about 3 ideas at least to help you keep your weight down if you are dealing with maybe pain of some body part or an injury. The first is this, is that your weight is probably even more tied to your diet than it is tied to your exercise. No question, you going out and doing some kind of physical exercise every day is going to burn calories, 200, 300, 400 calories, no question about that. So if you suffer an injury and can't exercise at all, then you would want to cut down on the exercise. When I was in my training, one of the surgeons, when he used to hear this complaint from patients, said that just because you've got knee pain doesn't mean you can't use your arms to push your body away from the table. Now, that's maybe a harsh way of saying it, but it's essentially true. And I think that's critically important. Eating the right things and decreasing your overall calorie count, I think, will go a long way into help keeping your weight down if you are dealing with an injury or pain that makes it hard to exercise. All right, another one that I would suggest is find some way to exercise despite your injury. When I was in college, I broke my ankle. You probably heard me tell this story several times in other videos of mine, so I won't get into how I did it. But basically, I was in a cast for 6 weeks, and for the first 3 weeks, I was non-weight bearing. I still, at that point, loved to lift weights. I couldn't run, that was my desired activity, but I still wanted to lift weights as well, and I still got to the gym. Those first 3 weeks, yes, I had to hobble around from basically bench to the dumbbells to the machine, depending on what the exercise was, and basically get around without putting any weight on it, and then get to that, and then do that exercise. And yes, I had to give up sort of lower body exercises for that 6 weeks, but I found a way to get active. You can do that with your injury. So say it's a shoulder injury. Well, yeah, that's going to make a lot of what you want to do in the gym difficult, make CrossFit difficult, maybe some of the mud runs and some of the obstacle stuff difficult, but you can still do lower body work, running, elliptical, things like stationary bikes, all sorts of different lower body stuff. If it's a knee thing, maybe, yeah, you do swimming, you do upper body, things like lifting weights, but find ways to get exercise that stress other parts of the body than the one that's bothering you. And the last thing I'd suggest is look for some sort of low impact exercise. If you are dealing with ankle or hip or knee pain, or you really do have knee or hip arthritis, do things where you don't have gravity and your body weight basically flaring that painful hip or knee up every single step. One example of that would be to get in a pool and walk in the pool. Basically, you eliminate body weight, you eliminate gravity, but still get a workout. Or if you're in the pool but you don't want to just walk across the bottom of the pool, swim. Or maybe you do a stationary bike. Again, even though it's your lower body that hurts, there's not really any physical stress going onto your knee or your hip with a stationary bike. So try those 3 different tips. Find something that works for you, but do everything you can to maintain a normal weight while you're dealing with some pain or injury. Do you struggle with keeping your weight down after an injury? And what tips do you have? Below this video, please describe those so that everybody watching this, not just me, but people all around the world can learn from your experience. If you like videos like this and you want more information on sports and exercise injuries, injury treatments, and injury prevention, subscribe to my video channel. I record several of these videos every single week, so click the subscribe button in the upper right corner of the page. They'll get delivered directly to you. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope this was helpful. If you have friends dealing with pain or an injury or something that makes exercise difficult, please share this video with them. I look forward to seeing you right here next time.